Siya ay ehemplo ng kariktan at karunungan. Isang dedikadong guro sa hinaharap. At higit sa lahat, siya ay babae. Kilalanin ang ikalawang panauhin sa ikalawang episode ng Mga Ilaw ng Bayan, The Stories of PNU Women.
Hi, I'm Liz from PNU Catalonan and welcome to the second episode of PNU Catalonan's Mga Ilaw ng Bayan, The Stories of Women of PNU. Here with our guest, the Binibining Pamantasan 2023, Miss Camille Faye Mayor.
Hello, good afternoon.
Miss Camille, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi everyone, I am Camille Faye Mayor. I'm 22 years old, fourth year taking up Bachelor of Science Education with specialization in biology. I am a probinsyana. Ayan, I grew up in Infanta, Pangasinan.
Yes, so recently you won the Binibining Pamantasan 2023. Can you share a remarkable experience that you had while preparing for this event?
Remarkable experience. I'd say if there's something that I want to dearly remember or treasure in those pageant preparation, I'd say those are the people that I've met and the people that I gained during the preparation, not just the co-candidates actually, but most especially the PNU community, PNU USC, sobrang supportive ng mga batang yun. Yeah, kasi naging friends kami, they stay until late at night just to accompany us with whatever we need. Classmates ko, my friends from 421 Bisay Biology, grabe. They're the ones who pushed me actually to join pageant again. Because before again, as I said on the interview before, I already gave up the pageant world. Yeah.
But I'm sure
I don't feel confident.
Yes, but I'm sure the PNU community is very glad that you joined the pageant.
And also the Epstein family, actually, they helped me a lot, especially with the funding.
Yes. Now I'll be asking you some questions since it's Women's Month. And for our first question, what are the challenges and discrimination you've encountered as a woman?
With discrimination, I'd say there's not much actually. Yeah, we do encounter catcalling, or men, especially within the group of friends who are trying to be superior over us women. What else? I guess that's it. But when it comes to challenges, I think the greatest challenge that I've encountered as a woman is growing up without a mother. Yeah, and at a young age, I think I was 10 that time, my mother died and I had to be mature. I am forced to be mature because I have my siblings, 5 younger siblings who rely on me.
Okay, thank you. So, given those circumstances that you found yourself in and the challenges that you mentioned, how are you able to overcome those challenges?
When it comes to discrimination, I always stand up for myself. That has been my character, actually, I'd say. Character. It's not about the pride, actually. I always try to protect myself from those. It's not just true words, but sometimes I also use my achievements and also my accomplishments as a woman to make them realize my capacity.
That's a beautiful answer.
Especially when it comes to those people who tell me, kaya kanina sinare ko, diba, na may nagsasabi sa akin na hindi ka naman ganun kagandahan, hindi ka naman ganun katangkad, tapos sumasama ka ng pageant, ganyan. Well, so what? Totoo naman, I mean, so what? Diba? I always prove them wrong kasi in those pageants na sinamahan ko, I always get the crown. Praise God. Yeah.
So you've mentioned about, joining pageants despite some people saying things about you. What can you say about empowering yourself, or how can you empower yourself further and empower other women as well?
Wow. Paano nga ba? Well, I always try not to compromise, I guess. by compromise, meaning you always stand up with your belief, your character, especially when you know who you are. Stand by those things. Because when you let those things go, you lose yourself.
Yes, so that actually leads me to the next question, which since you've recently won, you have gained a bigger platform. What message do you have to all the women out there who went through the same challenges that you've been through, and it's especially if it's because of gender discrimination?
Siguro parang sa akin na rin na never ever be afraid to stand up for yourself. Kasi kung hindi ikaw, sino? Diba? Hindi ka pwedeng mag-rely lang palagi sa ibang tao. Stand up for yourself. Kaya mo yan. And also, napaka-cliche na yun actually. Diba? No, stand up for yourself. Pero totoo yun
Yes.
May mga pagkakataon kasi na natatakot tayo. Pinapangunahan tayo ng takot na what if. Those are just the thoughts nila. Yung reality mo, nakasalala yun sa sarili mo.
Yes, that's true. As cliche as it may sound, it's still very true and applicable. Now I'll be asking a bit personal question. So you've said your message to other women. What about a message to your younger self?
Diba? Every time naaalala ko yung sarili ko, nung bata pa ako. Hi, Camille. May ganun. Hi, little Camille. Ayan. Siguro ngayon umiiyak ka kasi feeling mo ang unfair ng mundo. Kasi parang hindi mo na-enjoy yung pagkabata mo. Pero one day, iiyak ka, hindi dahil naaalala mo yung mga hirap na pinagdaanan mo, but because magpapasalamat ka na lang. You'll be so thankful na napagdaanan mo lahat yun at naging strong ka, naging independent ka, naging grabe yung experiences ng buhay mo. Kaya be strong. Kung ano man yung naiisip mo ng mga thoughts na yan, lilipas din yan. Someday magiging strong ka and yeah, yung success dadating yan. And also, pwede ba akong magbigay ng message to the Christian woman? Ayun, I am a Christian woman and living in a Christian community, palagi yung mga kababaihan ay tinitignan na, oh, you are supposed to submit. Parang tinitignan din ng iba na mas mababa kayo sa mga kalalakihan. That's not actually biblical. Actually, a real Christianity never supports in any form ng discrimination. Actually, nasa Bible din yun na sinabi doon na sa mata ng Panginoon, you're all equal. Especially when it comes to salvation. Hindi porke na lalaki ka, mas pabor ka. Magbasa kayo ng Bible nyo. You'll see there, na sinabi nga din ni Paul there na ang men and women are not independent from each other. Dependent sila actually. You'll see that in 1 Corinthians, I think, 11:11-12. You read that. Please, guys, Christian guys, do not believe in that. Kasi kung Christian ka, may niwala ka na we are all created equal.
Yeah. So thank you very much for that very heartfelt message. And I think that goes to not just your younger self, no, but to every little girls out there who'll be watching this with us.
Hello, yeah.
And that is actually our last question. So thank you for sharing with us your experience and your message for yourself and for all the women out there. That ends the second episode of Mga Ilaw ng Bayan, the stories of women of PNU. See you next episode.